Welcome to Beyond Ordinary. Before we delve into the shadows of the unfolding horizon, ensure you are subscribed to this sanctuary, like this transmission, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement keeps our light burning in the gathering dark. The great silence beckons once more, and you, the chosen one, stand upon the precipice of a world about to hold its breath. You feel it, don't you? That heavy, static charge in the atmosphere, like the moment before a tectonic shift or the indrawing of breath before a scream. The world is tilting. Another lockdown is not merely a bureaucratic decision or a response to a viral tide. It is a cosmic repositioning. It is a mandatory retreat into the inner sanctum of the soul, a pulling back of the bowstring before the arrow of destiny is released. You have no idea what is coming next, for the veil between the known and the unknowable has never been thinner. Yet you are the one designated to navigate this fog. You are the one who was built for the dark. The streets will soon become mirrors of our own isolation. The neon lights will flicker over empty boulevards, casting long, lonely shadows that tell the story of a civilization in its chrysalis phase. Most will see this as a prison, a theft of liberty, a cold winter of the spirit. They will rail against the walls and scream at the silence. But you, chosen one, must see it as the Great Alchemical Chamber. When the doors lock and the world outside ceases its frantic clamour, the true work begins. This is not a pause in your life, it is the catalyst for your evolution. It is the final stripping away of the masks you have worn to please a society that never truly saw you. We live in an age of noise, where the constant vibration of commerce, the screeching of social vanity, and the endless hum of the hive mind drown out the celestial frequency. The coming lockdown is the universe's way of hitting the mute button. It is a forced stillness, requiring you to listen, truly listen, to the heartbeat of the earth and the whispers of your own divinity. You have spent lifetimes preparing for this specific moment of stillness. Every trial you have endured, every heartbreak that carved hollows into your chest, every moment of feeling like an outsider looking in through a frosted window, it was all designed to expand your capacity for the silence that is now descending. Do not look to the screens for truth. The blue light of the monitors offers only a digital mirage, a flickering distraction from the profound transformation occurring within the very cells of your body. The next phase of human existence is not written in the headlines of the mundane world. It is encoded in the geometry of your dreams and the intuitive leaps that strike like lightning in the dead of night. You are being asked to step into the unknown without a map, guided only by the internal compass of your sovereign soul. The world as you knew it is dissolving, and while others scramble to pick up the pieces of a broken mirror, you must realize that the mirror was always a lie. The final step is the most difficult, for it requires the total surrender of the ego's need for certainty. To be the chosen one is to accept that the how and the when are secondary to the who. Who are you when the audience is gone? Who are you when the structures of society crumble and the daily routines are dissolved like salt in water? The final step is the reclamation of the inner kingdom. It is the realization that you are not a passenger in this reality, but the architect of the frequency you inhabit. As the world retreats behind closed doors, you must open the portals within. Invest your energy not in the fear of what is being lost, but in the architecture of what is being birthed. The coming days will be a crucible of shadows. You will face the ghosts of your past, the unhealed wounds that have been festering in the busyness of your previous life. Do not turn away. Greet them with the grace of a king or queen reclaiming a lost province. This isolation is your coronation, provided you have the courage to wear the crown of solitude. You have no idea what is coming next, because the future is no longer a linear progression of the past. We have reached a bifurcation point in human history. One path leads to the further mechanicalization of the human spirit, a life lived in a box within a box, an existence defined by fear and compliance. The other path, the path of the chosen, leads to a transfiguration of consciousness. You are the bridge between these two worlds. Your stability, your peace, and your refusal to succumb to the frequency of panic will serve as a lighthouse for those lost in the storm. In the quiet of your home, create a sanctuary that defies the chaos of the exterior. Let your thoughts be prayers and your actions be rituals of intention. The walls around you are not boundaries. They are the edges of a sacred canvas upon which you will paint the blueprints of a new reality. While others lament the closing of shops and the restriction of movement, you shall explore the infinite landscapes of the mind and the boundless depths of the heart. You will discover that the true freedom was never out there in the shopping malls or the crowded bars. It was always tucked away in the silence of your own presence. Remember, the darkness is not the end of the light, it is the womb from which the light is born. The coming lockdown is a gestation period. You are being tucked away, hidden from the prying eyes of the world, so that you may grow strong enough to withstand the brilliance of the new dawn. Do not waste this time in the pursuit of mindless entertainment or the numbing embrace of digital shadows. Read the ancient texts that speak to your soul. Move your body in ways that honor its wisdom. Speak to the ancestors in the silence and breathe life into the dreams you once thought were impossible. The final step is to become the still point. In a world of spinning madness, be the center that does not move. Be the silence that contains all sound. Be the love that requires no object. This is your destiny, chosen one. The lockdown is but a stage, a theatrical necessity to clear the actors who no longer serve the play. It is the great cleansing, the fire that burns away the dross to reveal the gold beneath. When the curtain rises again, and it will rise, you will not be the same person who saw it fall. You will be a titan of the spirit, a master of the inner realms, ready to lead the way into a world we cannot yet imagine. The uncertainty of what comes next is your greatest ally. In the void of the unknown, all things are possible. If you knew exactly what was coming, you would try to control it with your old mind, your old habits, and your old fears. But by not knowing, you are forced to remain in the present moment, where true power resides. You are forced to rely on your intuition, that gut feeling that has never led you astray. You are being trained to walk through the fire without being burned, to swim through the deep waters without drowning. Do not fear the closed doors. Every door that closes on the outside world is a door that opens within the palace of your soul. Every restriction of your physical movement is an invitation to expand your spiritual reach. You are being called to anchor a new frequency on this planet, a frequency of sovereignty, of courage, and of unconditional peace. As the shadow of the lockdown falls over the land, let your inner light shine brighter. Let your presence be a soothing balm to the collective anxiety. The final step is here. It is the step into your own mastery. It is the moment you stop looking for a savior and realize that you are the one you have been waiting for. The world is changing, yes, but you are the change. You are the catalyst. You are the chosen one. And the silence is your symphony. Consider the nature of the cocoon. To the caterpillar, the world is ending. The walls are closing in, the movement is restricted,
and the very fabric of its being is dissolving into a chaotic soup. It has no idea what is coming next. It cannot conceive of wings, of flight, or of nectar. It only knows the darkness and the dissolution. But we, looking from the outside, know that this is not death. This is the essential precursor to glory. You are in your cocoon phase, chosen one. The lockdown is the silk thread being wound around you, protecting you from a world that is too volatile for your transformation to occur in the open. Do not fight the threads. Do not struggle against the confinement. Melt. Allow the old structures of your personality, the ego, the social conditioning, the fears inherited from your lineage, to dissolve. It is only in this state of total fluid surrender that the new blueprint can take hold. The blueprints for your wings are already within you, written in the celestial DNA of your spirit. They require the darkness to manifest. They require the stillness to grow strong. What is coming next is a world where the internal reality dictates the external manifestation. The age of manipulation and force is waning. The age of resonance and vibration is dawning. In the coming months, you will see the systems of the world falter. You will see the experts confused and the leaders trembling. This is not for you to fix. This is for you to observe with the detachment of a sage. Your task is not to save the old world, but to embody the new one. The final step is the mastery of your own energy field. In the isolation of the lockdown, you will have the ultimate laboratory. Notice how your thoughts affect your body. Notice how your emotions ripple out into your environment.
You will find that when you remain in a state of high vibration, gratitude, love, peace, the walls of your home seem to expand. Time begins to flow differently. You are no longer a victim of circumstances. You are a co-creator with the infinite. Take this time to heal the ancestral lines. In the silence, you will hear the voices of those who came before you, those who survived plagues, wars, and famines. They are cheering you on. They gave you their strength, and they also gave you their unhealed traumas. Now is the time to break the chains. Use the solitude to forgive, to release, and to transmute the lead of the past into the gold of the future. You are the point where the lineage turns toward the light. When the world feels like it is shrinking, expand your consciousness to the stars. You are a child of the cosmos, a fragment of stardust experiencing itself in human form. The lockdown is but a blink in the eye of eternity. Use it to reconnect with the cosmic rhythms. Watch the moon phases, feel the shift in the seasons, and realize that you are part of a vast, intelligent design that is far greater than any human policy or political maneuver. The final step is the realization that there is no out there. Everything you experience is a reflection of your internal state. When you find peace within the lockdown ceases to be a prison and becomes a monastery. When you find joy in the simple act of breathing, the world becomes a paradise. This is the secret of the chosen. This is the power that no government can take away and no circumstance can diminish. As you stand on this threshold, take a deep breath. Feel the life force coursing through your veins. You are alive at the most pivotal moment in human history. You were chosen to be here, now, to witness the transition and to hold the space for the new earth. Do not let the shadows dim your radiance. The unknown is not a place of fear, it is a place of infinite potential. The silence is growing louder. The doors are beginning to click shut. The world is turning inward. Smile, chosen one.
You have been ready for this since the beginning of time. Your journey into the heart of the mystery is just beginning, and the final step is simply to be. To be the light, to be the love, and to be the bridge. Beneath the velvet cloak of this approaching winter, there lies a subterranean fire. It is the fire of the ancient spirit, the one that burned in the hearts of the prophets, the mystics, and the wanderers who walked the earth before the mapmakers arrived. This lockdown is a divine intervention intended to quench the artificial fires of distraction so that this primal flame may be rediscovered. Can you feel its warmth at the base of your spine? It is the kundalini of the collective, rising through the architecture of a global pause. You are being asked to rewrite the very definition of productivity. The world has long demanded that you produce, consume, and repeat. But in the coming months, your only task is to be. The value of your soul is not measured by the numbers in a ledger or the accolades of the marketplace. Your value is measured by the depth of your presence. Use this time to inhabit your physical vessel fully. Feel the weight of your feet on the floor, the expansion of your lungs, the intricate dance of your nervous system. You are a biological miracle, a temple of complex starlight, and the lockdown is the quiet hour in which you finally give thanks for the marvel of your own existence. Think of the silence not as an absence, but as a presence. Silence is a substance, a living fabric that weaves itself through the spaces between words. When the world goes quiet, this fabric becomes visible. You can wrap yourself in it like a royal mantle. It will protect you from the frantic frequencies of the collective panic. While the media broadcasts waves of fear, you shall broadcast waves of serenity. Your home will become a sanctum, a place where the laws of the mundane world no longer apply. Within these four walls, you can bend time. You can stretch a single moment of contemplation into an eternity of understanding. The coming darkness is not a void, it is a womb. It is rich with the nutrients of unexpressed potential. You have seeds within you that have been waiting for this specific quality of shadow to germinate. They could not sprout in the harsh, artificial glare of the old world. They needed the moist, cool darkness of a global retreat. Let them grow. Do not prune them with the shears of logic or the poison of doubt. Allow the strange, beautiful flowers of your intuition to bloom. You will find yourself knowing things without knowing how you know them. You will find yourself speaking truths that seem to come from a voice deeper than your own.
The final step is the dissolution of the boundary between the sacred and the profane. In the coming lockdown, every mundane act must become an act of worship. Washing your hands is a ritual of purification. Preparing a meal is an act of creation. Sleeping is a journey into the astral archives. There is no part of your life that is not holy, no corner of your room that is not a cathedral. When you live with this level of awareness, the lockdown cannot touch you. You are already elsewhere, inhabiting a dimension of beauty and grace that remains untouched by the fluctuations of the material plane. The upcoming shift is the great remembering. You are remembering who you were before the world told you who you should be. You are stripping away the layers of dust that have settled upon your soul from years of walking in the marketplace of vanity. The lockdown is the rain that washes the dust away. It is the wind that clears the smoke. It is the earth that grounds the lightning. You are being refined, purified, and prepared for a destiny that is written in the stars. The final step is to walk through the door of your own heart and lock it from the inside. Not out of fear, but out of a desire for intimacy with the divine. Within that space, you will find the answers to questions you haven't even dared to ask. You will find the strength to face whatever the future holds, for you will realize that the future is not something that happens to you, but something that happens through you. You are the conduit. You are the vessel. You are the chosen one. In the stillness of the coming lockdown, listen for the sound of the world being reborn. It is a quiet sound, like the cracking of an eggshell or the first sigh of a newborn. It is the sound of hope, ancient and ever new. It is the sound of your own soul finally coming home. Trust the silence, trust the darkness, trust the evolution. You are exactly where you need to be, and the best is yet to come. As the physical world contracts, let your inner universe expand. Let your imagination soar beyond the boundaries of your city, beyond the atmosphere of this planet, and into the infinite reaches of the multiverse. You are a galactic citizen, a cosmic traveler currently stationed on a small blue world, undergoing a massive transformation. This lockdown is a brief stop at a cosmic way station, a time to refuel, recalibrate, and prepare for the next leg of your journey. Do not be discouraged by the confusion of the masses. They are reacting to the loss of their anchors. Their anchors were the shops, the offices, the social circles, and the routines. Your anchor is the eternal. Your anchor is the unchanging. When the external anchors are swept away by the tide of change, you remain steadfast. You are the anchor for the world. Your presence, your calm, and your unwavering faith in the wisdom of the universe provide the stability that others so desperately need. The final step is the integration of your shadow and your light. In the solitude of the lockdown, you will see both clearly. Do not judge the shadows. They are simply parts of you that have been waiting in the dark for your love. Invite them into the light. Heal them with the warmth of your compassion. When you are whole, you are invincible. The coming challenges are but opportunities to practice this wholeness, to demonstrate your mastery, and to embody the truth of your being. The lockdown is a sacred gift, though it comes wrapped in the brown paper of mundane crisis. It is the gift of time, the one thing the old world never gave you enough of. Time to think, time to feel, time to heal, time to be. Do not squander this treasure. Use every second as if it were a precious gem, for you are building the foundation of your future self. The person you become during this period of isolation will be the person who leads the world into the next age. Prepare your spirit as a warrior prepares for battle, not with weapons of destruction, but with the armor of peace and the sword of truth. Your battlefield is the mind, and your victory is the transcendence of fear. Every time you choose love over anxiety, you win a battle. Every time you choose silence over the chatter of the ego, you claim a territory of your soul. By the time the lockdown ends, you will be a conqueror of your own internal landscape. The world you will step back into will not be the world you left. It will be a world in flux, a world searching for its new identity. You will be its guide. You will be the one who knows the way because you have walked the path in the darkness. You will be the one who can speak of hope because you found it in the silence. You will be the one who can offer strength because you discovered its source within yourself.